Well, good morning and welcome to the Monday edition here at Daryllorette Cafe. I'm your host, Darylorette. Well, today's the first day, or actually it was yesterday, was the first day we had a break from the heat in days. And I was so baking in this apartment that I couldn't find the strength to make a video until today. Yesterday was the first cool day we actually had a cool breeze going through the apartment here. So cool that I had to close the windows quite a bit. And well, it's like 70 degrees right now, but it was like, holy moly, it was so hot and humid and oppressive. It was just too much. But anyway, it seems that we have survived the heat wave, and it seems to be over for now. And well, I just came from the kitchen. I just fixed myself a bowl of oatmeal with a chopped banana, and this morning I have a cup of lemon tea. So we're going to have our breakfast now, so feel free to join us because we are hungry. Yeah, what a weekend. Let me tell you, it was like a living hell. And we had some bad news over the weekend too. Amy Winehouse passed away. I was very saddened by that news. Yep. Only 27 years old. She was actually born the same year as my son, Jeffrey, who was born also back in 1983. So I kind of felt really bad because she was the same age as my son, and it was like I couldn't help but think about my own son when I found out exactly how old she was. Well, the funny thing is, I think a couple of years ago they were wondering whether she was going to join the quote-unquote 27 club. And I was thinking the same thing myself because she was having the problems with the alcohol and the drugs and whatnot. And I was thinking, oh boy, they would have to mention the 27 club. Jimmy Morrison and Brian Jones and Jimi Hendrix and all those guys from the 60s and 70s, I believe, yeah. So, unfortunately, she did join the 27 club. But it's funny, it's not until somebody dies that you really begin to realize what you had in the first place. It's like, I actually never really listened to any of her music until that day when I found out, it was I think the 23rd, Saturday, that I read the news on the internet that she was found dead in her apartment, and I was looking for a song that I could play on my that I could put up on Facebook or someplace that from YouTube and from an MP3. So I went through some of her songs on a site that I use for MP3 player, MP3 songs, and I found what is it called? F Me Pumps. And I thought, well, that's appropriate because it sort of sums up somebody. At least I thought it summed up her quite well. So I listened to that song, and it was like not like some of the other songs. It was more playful and whatnot. So I thought, that's an appropriate song. So I put that up on Facebook and whatnot, and kind of like as a tribute or whatever. And that kind of like made me feel a little better, that I was able to find something that I thought was appropriate and stick it up on the web someplace and make that my tribute to Amy Winehouse. So let's hope she's better off and happy wherever she is in the universe now. And let's get back to our oatmeal here. Holy cow. Yeah, I was actually kind of feeling like really depressed that I couldn't make a video because I was so bloody hot. I didn't have the energy. I would just, I thought, well, I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to stumble on my words and and stuff like that, I'm not going to have any energy whatsoever, because the heat was just sucking the life out of me. So after yesterday, I sort of had a good sleep last night. I mean, the night before last, I didn't sleep hardly at all. I had to kind of do some napping in the daytime. But last night, I had a pretty good sleep last night, because it was a lot cooler last night than it was the previous nights. So I was actually able to get a good night's sleep, and this morning I said, okay, I think I finally got the energy to make a video this morning. So what have we been doing lately? Holy cow. My month of, I decided to take a month off of, after this year I've actually done 100, I worked it out, I've put in about 150 hours of actor related training. And so the past month I've been taking, after my last workshop, which ended the end of June, I said to myself, I'm going to take an entire month off to recover from all this training I've been doing, because I figured it out there, and I put in 150 hours worth of training, and that's a lot of training. So I took my month is almost up. I got a week to go, and then I'm going to start doing some stuff again. And I got a couple of things lined up, or I got one thing lined up, and I got something else I want to line up, and going to get back into doing something for just to get out of the apartment and get some exercise and whatnot, and learn a new skill or whatever, learn a new talent. Get out there and do the mambo, you know what I'm saying? Got to get out there and do something. Whoa, man. So what have you been doing lately? I mean, I haven't heard from you in days. Gee. We haven't had any talking, any conversations since, when was it, Thursday or Friday I made the last video? So how's it going, man? Is that sweat? Ooh, nasty. Yeah, I'm kind of waiting for a nice cool weekend so I can clean my apartment. It's like so disgustingly hot all the time and muggy that I can't find the motivation to do anything. Well, hopefully next month is August, and August is sometimes a pretty hot month, so we might not be able to do anything until September. I'm gonna have to find the strength somehow. Well, I'm glad we were able to take this time to do a little catch up. I think I'm just going to finish my oatmeal and my tea here and go down to the slot machines and play a little slots. So there's not much else going on here. Not right now anyway. Maybe next week we'll, actually hopefully next week we'll get something started. Some action going on, because we're definitely due for some action, Jackson. Okay, this is Daryl Lorette here at Daryl Lorette Cafe, wishing you a good Monday. Yeah, it's the beginning of the week again. Holy cow. Okay, have a good week, and we'll see you sometime during the week. All right, until then, take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.